What's up guys, I'm Kevin and this is the tutorial on how to install mods onto Pipe on PC only. No Xbox yet, unfortunately, sorry guys. So right here I got the Pipe folder. Steam auto saves this to C, program file, Steam apps, common, and Pipe. If you changed your download location in Steam, it'll be somewhere else. You just search it on your computer or whatever if you can't find it. I just put it on the desktop to make it easy. We're also going to need Unity Asset Bundle Extractor, which is a program. I'll link that in the description. Same with WinRAR. You may already have that, but if not, a download link for that will be in the description too. Generally, you just want to do like 64-bit on either of those, but your mileage may vary. Whatever works. So, first thing we're going to do, we're going to open Unity Asset Bundle Extractor. And this just opens the Unity Asset packages, or bundles, and extracts stuff in it. So we got this data, Unity 3D file. Oh, where this is was, so it's in this pipe folder right here. Click on that, now pipe data. This is kind of where everything is stored, hence the name pipe data. We're going to click this. Do you wish to unpack it? Yes. Alright, and then we're going to just name it data. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to open this so that we can kind of watch as we go along. You'll see what I mean here in a second. So this is a folder where we're going to extract stuff to. That's the file that we're extracting. We're going to delete that afterwards. So you click this drop down, you can see that this is everything that's compressed inside of this data folder. We got to get it out. So the way that we do that is hit export here. You got to type it in exactly how it shows it there. So we got global game managers. Enter. And you'll see it populate there, and you're good. So you go down to the next one. This one, how it says resources / you don't need to type that. That just goes into this resources folder here. Oh, and I already did one earlier. But we'll do it again here, just for posterity's sake. Unity built-in, one word, extra. You want to replace it? Yes. It won't ask you to replace it. I've just had to do this a few times because I keep getting interrupted. Let's see here. We got global game managers .assets. So when it says .assets, type in the .assets with it. There's .assets. See, and then you can kind of go along here. So if you lose where you are in the drop-down menu, then you can kind of follow along whatever. So it's shared assets 0. And I know this is kind of tedious. There is a script that you can download that will do all this stuff for you. But it's kind of like that whole thing about fishing where it's, oops, you know, teach a man to fish and he'll be able to fish forever or whatever. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm kind of trying to concentrate here. I have a feeling that if I mess up, it's going to be in here. And one of the most important things you can do is to test it at every step, which I'll show you here in a minute. So that if you mess up in one of the steps, you can kind of figure out which step it was and then fix it. So there's going to be a few steps here. It's not as bad as it looks. So this part's kind of boring. But this is by far the most difficult part, just making sure everything's spelled right. And I won't get into details on what all of these files have in them. Not yet, at least. I mean, I can if you guys want me to. Level 4 is the community center map. I'm probably not even the person to make that video. Honestly, you probably want Jeff Allen to do that. That guy's like the best. Resources.assets. Like I said, it's really important to do it exactly how it shows it. And if it says .assets, type in .assets. Even though it's going to make an assets file, resource.assets says assets file. There we go. Then close that. Now, super important step. These data files here, delete them. Otherwise, the computer is going to read those, and if you do mod stuff, it won't it won't care. It'll just read that file. So, like I said, we're going to test it right now, make sure everything's working. See here. Sorry if that's super loud in comparison to my voice or something. Sorry, I'll try and fix that in post if it's too loud. Alright, so you want to actually load up the game and get to the person on the bike and stuff, just to make sure, like, perfect. So we got this. Let's see if it works. Alright, so as you can see, there's no park there yet or anything. The game's running just like normal. We just kind of spoofed it to think that everything's normal. Even though that data.unity3d file's gone. So next step here, we're going to take the mod map. I'm using the new Pipework City, but you can use whatever. This tutorial will work for like any sort of mod. So then extract to a specified folder, and I put this tutorial folder on the desktop here just for now. It's always good to like extract this to another folder. I've had issues before where I try to just copy it from here into something and something doesn't work, and it could be something else I did, but I just like to kind of make backups of everything and kind of save everything. So here's the actual modding process. This is the meat and potatoes of it or whatever. Take this, just drag it in there. You want to replace the files in the destination. Alright, so we will start pipe again. Sorry again if it's super loud. So when we start the community center, we should have the normal character, but when we turn around we should see the incline club. Oh yeah, we got Scotty's bike too, so that's the way you can tell it works. We got the incline club back there. And I see other people, this is kind of off topic, but I see other people asking how to get there. There may be some better way, but I'll usually just do moon gravity. You can jump up here, and then kick the moon gravity off, and you can get over there like that. You just take my word for it. So let's see here, tutorial folder. So now what we want to do here, this is a new shared assets 2 file. So you saw when we did the Pipework City, it was level 2, level 4, shared assets 2, shared assets 3 and stuff. The Scotty Cranmer mod is just a shared assets 2 file. So we're going to extract that into a specified folder. It'll be that tutorial folder on the desktop right now. Boom. Okay, so we'll take it from there, just move it into here. And you don't have to move it, you can copy and paste so that you have the original files in case something goes wrong or whatever. Oops. So we want to take that and put it into the pipe data folder, not just the pipe folder, otherwise it won't do anything. And now, when we start up the community center, either it'll work or the game will crash. But like I said, it's really important that you get all the way through the character, because this stuff will load. Like all this, you'll get all these menus and stuff, and you'll even get the loading screens. So like if you jump out here, you won't know if it actually works. This will work whether you mod it or not. You gotta get to load. And there we go. Now we got Scotty. And I forgot to put brakes on this. I am super sorry, guys. I can totally do another upload with the brakes on there. Otherwise, hang on. We'll call an audible. Let me see. Hang on. 2 seconds. I'll be right back. It's going to seem like nothing to you guys, but I'll be right back. Alright, so we're back. So, I popped in the Discord here. We got the Pipeworks, which is like the modding for BMX Streets, and we got the BMX Streets Discord. These are huge resources. Just great all around. If you're watching this, you're probably already in at least one of them. But if you're not, come join us for sure. There's a bunch of people here, just super knowledgeable. Just great people all around. But anyways, so we're here in the models section on Pipeworks, and what we're going to do here is we're going to download these 2 files. Let's see here, and these are going to be data files that will add in brakes for us. So we got those downloaded, and I'm going to just pop those. Oops. Close this. I'm going to pop these into this tutorial folder here. Cool. Close that. And then what we're going to do, we're going to go into Asset Bundle Extractor again, and File, Open. But this time, instead of opening that data folder, what we're going to do is open the Shared Assets 2 folder itself. Alright, so I already know that the path IDs that we need, well, it helps that it's written here. We got path ID 299, that one is 249, kind of cuts it off. So you can scroll down to it, otherwise you can go View, go to Asset, Shared Assets 2, not Assets because it's in this, and 249, Enter. It's not hard to just scroll to these ones because they're really like close to the top. It goes to like 17,000 now or something, so it gets kind of crazy down there. So what we're going to do is on seat post LOD1, which is path ID 249, cut it off there. I like how they put that in the file name too. But anyway, we're going to go here to import raw. And then tutorial folder, import that, and you can see the little asterisk there saying that it changed. And then we'll just scroll down a little bit here. There's a lot of stuff in here. You can change pretty much everything on here, but if you're not careful, you can break the game super easily. Okay, so then stem 01 LOD, that one we're going to import raw again with the stem. Now we're going to hit OK, save changes, yes. And we're going to save that shared assets 2 file. I'm going to put it in this tutorial folder here. A quick little quirk, say that I have this folder saved now and I'm like, oh hang on, I want to go edit something else too. If I go into there and I try and save from Unity Asset Bundle Extractor back in here, a lot of times when I do that and try and overwrite a file in here, Bundle Extractor will just close. It just force closes and crashes. So just make sure that there's not a shared assets 2.assets folder or file where you're trying to put your new one. At least not with Bundle Extractor. Otherwise it could crash. But anyways, so what we're going to do here is we're going to go back into pipe data, and here's our shared assets 2 file. Here's our modified one. So I'm just going to drag that in there, move it, replace the file in the destination, and when we go back up and open it, we should have brakes. Sorry again if this is super loud, you guys. I'm kind of just doing this on the fly. Okay, so there we go. There's Scotty, and brakes are on the bike now. We got the Incline Club over there. If you go back to main menu, go to the training grounds. I love that they put this in the training grounds because it'll load quicker and just be less of a drain on resources. So you see it's kind of modified, and then you got Pipework City. Yeah, so there you go. So that's all there is to it. It's not really hard. It's something where you just got to be kind of specific, especially when you're naming those files. But it's not bad, and if you guys have any issues or anything, just let me know. I can definitely help out. Or like I said, in the Discord too. A lot of dudes there are super helpful. But if they're not, I will be. Alright, well I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching. Bye.